Hello, guys, and welcome to Cricket Caviar. IPL auctions first round has finished off, and it's been a historic day in the history of IPL. We saw the highest ever bid for an player, and it was Rishabh Pant. Surprisingly, Delhi, with whom Rishabh Pant had clearly stated that he will not go back to Delhi, they actually used the strategy very intelligently to push up the price, to hike the price by using the right to match card, the RTM card, and Lucknow actually had to bid for 27 crores. They went directly from 20 to 27 crores, and they got Rishabh Pant. Delhi instead of so there is a swap between Rishabh Pant and KL Rahul. Now KL Rahul will be part of Delhi, and people who were expecting KL Rahul to get 30 crores or something, especially Akash Chopra was getting very hyped up that KL Rahul will go for 30 crores and all. He just got sold for 14 crores, which I still feel is overvalued as per KL Rahul's contribution. Rishabh Pant does not have a great IPL record, but let's see what happens in Lucknow because it will be a different team and a different environment. And Rishabh Pant needed this change, I guess. And so, yeah, massive congratulations to Shreyas Iyer, who actually broke the record of Mitchell Stark first and has been brought by Punjab Kings. Punjab Kings, who came into the auction with 110.5 crores, actually bullied the auctions fully because they had such a big purse money, and Neswadia was on cocaine basically. So yeah, so they got a lot of players, but I think decent effort by SRH, GT, Punjab Kings, and Delhi Capitals. All of them got. SRH, I'm really happy with the team combination. So they already had Travis Head, Abhishek Sharma, Henrik Lassen. Now they've added Ishan Kishan, which was a big surprise for me. And they've added Ishan Kishan with some 11 crores. And they have added Adam Zampa for just 2.4 crores, which is an amazing buy, I feel. And it must be an input from Pat Cummins that I'm sure that, he wanted to buy Zampa. And yeah, man, really happy. Pratik, did you, I think you were not able to follow, but any reactions on the IPL auctions?
I was just so lost. Uh,
Yeah, I'll say more about that. See, what happened is Rajasthan Royals have actually. I just want to say hi to our Sri Lankan fans, and Rajasthan Royals have actually brought two overseas spinners, Mahesh Tikshana and Vanindu Hasaranga. And tomorrow, I hope Villalage is also brought by them because they are just building a very good Sri Lankan core there. And it was Kumar Sangakkara versus Mahilaja Varne for both those Sri Lankan spinners. It was MI versus RR because they were the only two teams left with decent amount of purse. And now they've replaced Ashwin and Chahal. So Punjab has taken Chahal. Punjab has also, it's a homecoming for Glenwinder Maxwell, who's back in Punjab after the controversy with Sehwag. Hopefully, Sehwag will stay away from this. Arshdeep Singh, who I predicted to be the most expensive player, was taken by Punjab again with right to match card at 18 crores. And Yuzvendra Chahal also went to Punjab at 18 crores. So you may see Arshdeep and Yuzvendra Chahal bowling together in the death. And yeah, Punjab has built a very good squad. Coming to RCB, I think they goofed up a lot. They were expected to take KL Rahul. They were expected to take some other big names, but the only good buy, I think, there are two or three good buys. I think Josh Hazelwood is a superb buy. I was hoping that Rajasthan Royals actually go for Josh Hazelwood because he would look beautiful on a Jaipur pitch, but I think RCB has taken Josh Hazelwood. And it's a big buy. They have also taken Liam Livingston. They have also taken Jitesh Sharma, who has openly expressed his happiness that, yes, Chinnaswamy flat track, I'm going to smash everyone. um, yeah, man. So this round of auction has been amazing. KKR and CSK philosophy was actually to retain most of their original players, but CSK have taken a gamble on Noor Ahmed. They have actually paid 10 crores for Noor Ahmed,
bro, I was just
and they've
thinking like Zampa 2.3 crore. How lucky is SRH? Because he must be thinking Noor is going for 10. Zampa is obviously
hmm,
by reputation a better bowler and more consistent across the years. So definitely a
hmm.
steal there for SRH.
Yeah, man. You can imagine both Hasaranga and Thikshana actually came under 9.6 crores to RR. So yeah,
Yeah,
paying 10 crores to Noor Ahmed is huge, but MS Dhoni, these guys can become lethal under MS Dhoni, especially if you consider Noor Ahmed. They've also taken Rahul Tripathi, who I feel is an underrated, unfulfilled potential of IPL. And Khalil Ahmed is also part of CSK now. So they can be lethal. Apart from that, they've retained their original players like Rachin Ravindra and Devon Conway. That was quite unexpected lines. But uh, yeah, so also I think Pant will have a lot of left-handers around him. So you have Nicholas Puran, you have David Miller, you have Rishabh Pant, and I think there is another left-hander there. So a lot of left-handers at Lucknow Super Giants now. It's looking a totally different team. But Punjab is having both the Melbourne boys, Glenn Maxwell, Marcus Stoinis. Yeah, Glenn Maxwell, I initially thought like no one will bid for him. Like everyone looked so hesitant to bid on him. That shows how his last few IPLs have been. But yeah, man, good to see Glenn Maxwell with Shreyas Iyer. It will be interesting to watch these two bat together, and also Marcus Stoinis is there in that 11. Apart from that, they have Shashank Singh. The saddest news of this IPL is that Shashank Singh and Ashutosh, who we used to call the two devil brothers, Tapi and Vatapi, they have been separated. And Punjab did try their best to get Ashutosh, but now he will be playing for I think he'll be playing for Lucknow. So that's the sad thing. No, he's going for Delhi actually, where I fear that he will not even get to bat because KL Rahul will consume most of the balls. So Ashutosh will not even get to bat. That's why I felt sad for Ashutosh.
Ashutosh did not
Yeah,
used to get
man.
bat earlier also.
No, earlier to at least he used to get bad because Jitesh would get out early, but now KL will stay for a long time. But KL Rahul has built a good bowling attack, I must say. Again, like I don't know how he does this. So last time he had LSG, they had a fantastic bowling attack, and this time, so they have Stark and Natarajan. It will be very interesting to see both of them together. Plus, they have Kuldeep and Aksar who were already retained, right? And plus, they have Mohit Sharma. So they have a very good, well-rounded
अच्छा है
bowling
भाई नेट्स
attack.
में
Plus
उसको
they have
बॉलिंग
Christian
कराओ थोड़ा
Straka.
इम्प्रूव करो केएल राहुल की बैटिंग को
Yeah, I mean these kind of bowling attacks can defend small targets which KL Rahul will put up. So yeah, that's the only advantage that he always gets. He gets good bowling attacks. And RCB, I wanted them to make some very aggressive buys like Maxwell, maybe Chahal or Siraj. By the way, Pratik, you should stop supporting GT now because they did a crime under your books. So they have replaced Mohammad Shami with Mohammad Siraj. Can you believe that that has happened? Like they seriously think that Mohammad Shami and Mohammad Siraj are interchangeable,
भाई
and
शमी
they've
विद दैट
taken
न्यू बॉल इज क्रेजी इन एनी फॉर्मेट यार क्या मतलब अब तो जीटी पे सोचना पड़ेगा
So Mohammad Shami is now going to be open the bowling with Sunriser Hyderabad, and he will have partner with Pat Cummins.
भाई अब तो
So
डेफिनेटली
that's
मैं
going.
एसआरएच सपोर्ट कर रहा हूँ दैट्स इट दैट्स इनफ फॉर मी हो गया हो गया अभी से बोल रहा हूँ मैं एसआरएच सपोर्ट कर रहा हूँ इस सीजन बट एक
So
फर्स्ट वीक तो यही सब चकराता रहेगा सर ये समझने में विच प्लेयर इज इन विच टीम
hmm,
नाउ क्योंकि बट अच्छा है
hmm.
अभी से हम लोग ये स्टार्ट विद दिस न्यू बट आई
Yeah,
रियली
yeah.
हैप्पी
I
फॉर
mean,
ऋषभ पंत मैन ही काइंड ऑफ डिजर्व्ड इट आई नो उसका लास्ट आईपीएल फीका था बट वो जस्ट आया था इंजरी से
भाई लास्ट 6 आईपीएल में उसने कुछ भी नहीं किया है टू बी ऑनेस्ट लास्ट 6 आईपीएल्स देयर हैज बीन नथिंग फ्रॉम पंत दिल्ली डेयरडेविल्स में वो अच्छा खेलता था लास्ट जब वो टीम का नाम दिल्ली डेयरडेविल्स था बट मैं ये बोलना चाहूंगा इफ यू सी दिस लाइनअप ना क्लासन कमिंस अभिषेक शर्मा ट्रेविस हेड इसमें एक प्रॉब्लम है हर्षल पटेल इज गोइंग टू बी बॉलिंग आई होप सिमरजीत सिंह प्लेज अहेड ऑफ हिम बट राहुल चेहर भी है इसमें सो दिस इज अ गुड मिक्स ऑफ बैटर्स एंड बॉलर्स फ्रॉम एसआरएच वहीं पे अर्शदीप सिंह रहेगा
एसआरएच लुक्स डेंजरस और तुम लोग तो बोलते ही हो मैं स्ट्रॉन्गेस्ट टीम पिक करता हूँ
हाँ एसआरएच लुक्स रियली डेंजरस पंजाब स्टिल नीड्स टू पिक अप सम पेसर्स दे हैव अ वेरी गुड बैटिंग ऑर्डर बट दे स्टिल अर्शदीप के अलावा
आई एम
ज्यादा
एक्चुअली
कुछ
क्यूरियस कि केकेआर के साथ क्या हुआ है बिकॉज शॉमिल अभी मेरे को मैसेज कर रहा है कि आई एम सो डिसअपॉइंटेड आई एम नॉट एबल टू जॉइन द वीडियो
KKR, see, they were the problem with KKR is yes that we have to talk about. They actually spent 23.75 crores on Venkatesh Iyer. I mean that's a big huge amount, and they got sucked into it because RCB just kept bidding, and they just मतलब कि वही है ना their strategy got outed because they were just retaining their previous players. Like they went big on Vaibhav Arora. They wanted to retain every player possible. Ankrish Raghuvanshi, they spent some 4 crores. So they wanted to retain every player. So it became quite obvious that they're trying to retain every player, and they just kept on bidding on Venkatesh Iyer, and it went till 23.75 crores.
So Rishabh
Can
Pant
you
is he
imagine?
the second highest? Venkatesh Iyer.
No. He's the third highest after Shreyas Iyer. Second highest is Shreyas Iyer.
Shreyas, yeah.
So if you see now, Venkatesh Iyer earns more than Virat Kohli, Jasprit Bumrah, Surya Kumar Yadav, Rohit Sharma, Sanju Samson. Uh, take any other big
And
name,
he's not a
Akshar
permanent
Patel.
in any of the Indian side. Like कहीं पे भी नहीं है, दूर दूर तक नहीं है अभी currently तो.
हाँ. And he's not even on all-rounder. He has bowled some 9
और
overs in
KKR में भी
total in
droppable
IPL.
है actually. Last season में I know he did not play all the matches.
Yeah, I mean, he played well in knockouts, but he didn't play all the games, and he never bowls those overs which he's taken as an all-rounder. And KKR instead of could have used that money to get Phil Salt, who I still feel is the best T20 opener going around. They could have used that money for Phil Salt,
This
but
is a bigger
now
surprise than Chris Morris का जो 15 करोड़ कुछ था ना एक बार, ये वेंकटेश का 23.75. It's insane.
I mean
I
it's a
cannot
big
wrap my
amount.
head up.
And now they didn't have the money to bid for Phil Salt actually. So now Phil Salt will be opening with his fellow British opener Virat Kohli. So, so both Britishers will be opening together, Virat and Phil Salt. So it's going to be an
Same
interesting
flight लेंगे लेकिन इनसे आने के लिए.
and they have Liam Livingston also now, so they have a lot of English flavor. But there's another good homecoming. We talked about Glenn Maxwell coming back. There's also a good homecoming that Jofra Archer is coming back to his original home, which is Rajasthan Royals. But I hope he comes back. He
मुझे बार
doesn't
पता नहीं
betray
था. I
us.
thought वो हमेशा से मुंबई प्लेयर था.
No. He got an MVP award in IPL 2019. He got an MVP award for Rajasthan Royals. Even though Rajasthan Royals finished seventh in the table, he got an MVP award. So he was so good, he actually made a mark. That's where people came to know that Jofra Archer, everyone started talking. That's how he became famous through IPL actually. And then
हाँ
now
मुझे अब
finally
याद
he's
आ रहा है
come.
बटलर के साथ आया था उस टाइम पे. यस करेक्ट.
But I think RR were confused. RR and MI battled for a lot of players. If you see Hasaranga, Tikshana, both were in the battle. Then they wanted Bolt also. So Mumbai, so it's a homecoming for Trent Bolt actually, who was a Mumbai player. So now Bolt has gone back to Mumbai.
For me, RR and
He's
MI
still
is the new El Clasico man. Actually, मतलब ये जो इनका rivalry अब तो on the field, off the field भी, so it's incredible.
Yes, पहले भी उनका काफी बिडिंग वॉर्स हुए हैं आरआर और एमआई का. सो अगेन चहल के लिए भी आई थिंक यही दो टीम्स लड़ रहे थे शुरू में. अब मुंबई ने अभी तक कुछ ज्यादा एक्टिविटी किया नहीं है ऑक्शन टेबल पे. सो दे हैव ब्रॉट वेरी लेस अमाउंट ऑफ प्लेयर्स टिल नाउ. They retained Naman Dheer. That was the only thing. They have yet to make a big move in this auction. So I'm waiting for tomorrow. Let's see. They have a good retained core. एंड आई थिंक इन्होंने भी कुछ नहीं किया. केकेआर ने भी कुछ सिग्निफिकेंट नहीं किया एक्सेप्ट फॉर गेटिंग वेंकटेश अय्यर, अंकुरिश रघुवंशी, वैभव अरोड़ा. कुछ 3-4 प्लेयर्स रख लिए हैं एंड क्विंटन डिकॉक को लिया है. मुझे समझ नहीं आ रहा है कि क्विंटन डिकॉक को मतलब लेके वो क्या करेंगे. फिर रहमानुल्लाह गुरबाज को भी ले लिया. सो या मतलब इट्स बिट कंफ्यूजिंग एंड ऑलरेडी दे हैव एन ओपनर. आई मीन सुनील नारायण ओपन्स फॉर देम, राइट? सो दे ऑलरेडी हैव एन ओपनर. तो पता नहीं क्यों
वो तो
इतने
चेंज
ओपनर्स
नहीं
ले
होगा.
रहे थे.
वो तो वैसे भी नारायण ही ओपन.
हाँ, वो नारायण ही ओपन करेगा. उसके साथ अब क्विंटन डिकॉक करेगा, अंकुरिश रघुवंशी करेगा, या फिर मतलब रहमानुल्लाह गुरबाज करेगा. फिल सॉल्ट को उन्होंने मतलब खरीद ही नहीं पाए वो. तो इट्स वेरी कंफ्यूजिंग, मैसिवली कंफ्यूजिंग फ्रॉम केकेआर. वेंकटेश अय्यर इज आल्सो एन ओपनर. ही स्टार्टेड आउट एज एन ओपनर. तो उसको पता नहीं शायद नंबर 3 खिलाएंगे. बट मुझे लगा यार अब तुमने वेंकटेश अय्यर के लिए इतना बिडिंग किया तो श्रेयस अय्यर के लिए भी कर सकते थे. बट आई थिंक कुछ पहले से ही एग्रीमेंट हो चुका था कि श्रेयस अय्यर विल नॉट स्टे विद KKR because definitely they left Shreyas Iyer at 10 crores only. And उसके बाद पंजाब made an easy picking of Shreyas Iyer. Not an easy picking. They also spent 26.75 crores. And RR ने आकाश मडवाल को ले लिया है among pacers. नटराजन को दिल्ली ने ले लिया है. मैं एक बार मुझे लगता है दिल्ली का टीम. सो जीटी का मैं एक बार टीम पढ़ता हूँ. So since you support GT, so they have
No,
actually.
I have changed my team to SRH just now.
Oh, Oh, as usual, you have changed
but
your
हाँ
team.
बता एक बार
Wow.
जीटी का भी क्या है? It will be nice.
So they have Rabada, Siraj, and Prasidh Krishna opening their bowling. Rashid Khan will be their spinner. Lomror, Tewatia, Shahrukh Khan. They have finishers. Their opening partnership is Josh Butler and Shubman Gill, and they have number 3 as Sai Sudarshan. So these players are going to play for GT. But anyway, Somil has joined, and we have some 5 minutes left. So I'm going to ask Somil about his views on KKR auction.
No, I'm not going to talk much anything about KKR today. Sorry. I'm still recovering from the shock of a lifetime.
Shock
But
of Venkatesh Iyer.
oh yeah, absolute shock. But I always feel like I think some of the teams have done like this year. I would not, except for Venkatesh Iyer, I think KKR has done well in the auction, picking up the players that they have. Henrik Nokia as a fast bowler, Quinton de Kock at
Not
such a low price for as a keeper opening batter, maybe even the captain. And then you have shown faith in bringing back Weber Baroda, Angrish Raghuvanshi. So I feel like they're getting all the bases covered. That they already had good spinners in their account. They just picked up Mayanka Markande as a backup spinner. They have Gurbaz as the backup keeper to Quinton de Kock. And since Quinton de Kock doesn't play international cricket, so that means he'll be available for sure. And he's a senior player, so he might also be given the captaincy. But I feel like it's not what I want, but it's something I feel
Opener
like
कौन
that
होगा first
KKR
match पे?
might.
Who is
Oh,
a
I
preferred
think.
opener?
Oh,
Preferred.
my preferred opener will be Angrish Raghuvanshi and Quinton de Kock. I think it's a very good combination. And again, depending on what they get in tomorrow, there are other openers available in the market. Depending on if they get Mayank Agarwal, if they get Devdutt Padikkal, things can change. But I see that is the opener to go because I think when Angrish Raghuvanshi is a very talented player for the future, and we have to give him an opportunity. You can't just make a player by putting him on the bench. So that's something I feel like. But again, we did waste a lot of money on Venkatesh Iyer. I don't know why. I mean, I understand the mindset of getting back your players, but I mean that's only a little bit. You can't keep going after someone like, okay, buying someone like Salt for 20 crores or Stark for 20 crores or even Rishabh Pant or Rahul. It would make sense to me, but not Venkatesh Iyer. But again,
it won't do.
they might do something, huh? Sorry.
KL Rahul won't make sense to me at least.
Again, I feel like if KL Rahul was KKR was bidding for KKR for Rahul, I watched the whole entire auction. They were bidding for Rahul till 12. They stopped
Till
at
12.
12.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah,
I'm like, why are you going after Venkatesh Iyer for 23? Which makes no sense. I mean, I feel like that was their budget. 12, 11 to 12 because they have 50 crores. So you come into the auction, you pick good players for 12, it's fine. But 12, above 12, you don't go. With that, why did you go for Venkatesh Iyer that high, That will
Yeah.
spoil everything because now tomorrow when they come back to the auction, there'll be a lot of people who have been unsold. There will be still a lot of players there, but we only
So
have 10
Somil,
crores.
so we have just 1.5 minutes left. So just going to close this off. I just want to tell our viewers about two of the most powerful middle orders. One is DC. They have Tristan Stubbs. Apart from KL Rahul, they have Tristan Stubbs. They have Akshar Patel. They have Harry Brook. They have Abhishek Porel, and yeah. So that's a good middle order. And if you see LSG also. So they have Nicholas Puran, they have Rishabh Pant, they have David Miller, they have Ayush Badoni. Plus, they have, I think, only one out of Mitchell Marsh or Eden Makram will play. So, yeah, I think LSG also built a very good. It's been kind of a swap between LSG and DC. So, like, it's like Mitchell Marsh has come to LSG, Rishabh Pant has come to LSG, whereas KL Rahul has gone to DC. So it's kind of a swap between these two teams. I think they want to.
SRH.
Yeah,
we
great
don't.
bidding from SRH.
We are not going to value your judgment at all because you keep switching teams based on the teams that year. So you were GT for a few years, but internally you're always RCB. So
Yeah,
we'll leave it at that.
true. Now you should support Josh Hazelwood and pray that Josh Hazelwood can bring you some glory. And Liam Livingston, Josh Hazelwood, Jitesh Sharma should become your favorite.
Shikhar, you gave example of powerful middle order, but remember, Klassen is in SRH.
Klassen and Ishan Kishan. And yeah, man, it's going to be fun to watch SRH bat this year because they already have Travis and Abhishek as